good people. How are you all? I thought I would take a moment to record a short video about the progress report discussion board post that you have to do for HSP404. Now, this assignment is not meant to be particularly difficult. You just go through the process of thinking through what that topic is and what you're going to focus on for this particular unit. Once you've done that, you find your advisors, and you've got a workplace subject matter expert, and then you've got an academic advisor that is at the university as well. So once you've thought about your topic, you've found your people, then you do your little outline and you put in some research. It's pretty easy. You upload it as a discussion board post. Very, very simple stuff. Don't need to put it in a Word document, just copy and paste the words onto the discussion board into the post. The due date for this particular assignment is on the Milo site for you, but it does happen in the first few weeks. It's 500 words maximum, and that excludes your reference list, and it's weighted at 20%. All you need to do is initiate, complete, and provide a progress report on your topic and tell us about who your academic and workplace advisors are that will support your study over the course of the semester. So there's a bunch of different steps that we've put up here for you so you know exactly what to do. It's pretty straightforward. So number one, you locate, contact, and confirm an academic advisor at the university. Number two, you locate, contact, and confirm a subject matter expert in your workplace. Number three, you write a 500-word progress report in the form of a discussion board post. And that outlines these things. It is so easy. You don't have to think at all. Just follow these little bits and pieces and you'll be sorted. First of all, you need to describe your research topic in one paragraph, including a title and a research question. What are you doing? Tell us about it. It's that easy. One paragraph, done. Then you need to describe why you need to do your research topic in one paragraph. So if you're doing this as part of your job at Victoria Police, why does Victoria Police need this work done? What is the significance of it for them? And how is it going to take the organisation into the future? Very simple stuff. And in those, if you can weave in some references, great. If you can't, don't worry about it, because you've got the little list of pre-reading at the bottom, which I'll talk about in a moment. After you've described your research topic in one paragraph, you've told us why you need to do it, then you need to give us a very brief dot point outline of what you think your final research paper will talk about right now. This is not set in stone, totally moving beast, I would imagine, over the semester. But right now, we're just interested in what you think is going to be in there. After that, you need to identify some hurdles and risks that might be involved in the research project for you. So things like lack of resources, need for ethics approval, the fact that your advisor might be going away for a few weeks, whatever, just put it in there. Very simple stuff. Then you list the name and contact details of your workplace subject matter expert, and you do exactly the same thing for your academic advisor as well. Finally, we just need to know that you've read something. So identify and list off some initial research literature for your task. Easy. That's it. There's less writing involved in this one and more thinking through and organising and getting all your ducks in a row, I guess, so that then you're set up for the rest of the semester. Some general tips for this particular task. Think carefully about your topic and about the question that you want to answer. Will you be doing an analysis of an existing research area in order to make a case for doing further research in a specific area? If yes, then you'll likely be focused mainly on discussing research literature, and that's totally fine, across the literature review and across the final piece. Will you be doing a policy analysis, an extended one, where you've just got this policy over here that's been driving you mental and you really just want to be able to do some sort of extended analysis? Now's your chance. You'll be looking at research literature, workplace documents, but you'll also be looking at that particular policy in addition to wider government documents to do that as well. Will you be doing a business case? for further resources in the workplace? If yes, you'd most likely be looking at research literature and drawing on that in your workplace document, data that might exist there as well, and wider government documents. And you also might have to do a bit of a bridging paper at the start that sort of says why you need to do the work, what the research says, truncated, and then that leads into your business case that you're writing. Will you be doing an evaluation or other type of research that requires empirical data collection? Ooh, this is a little bit more tough, but it is really, really cool stuff. You'll definitely be needing to think through this process a bit more with your academic advisor. Do you need ethics approval? All of that sort of stuff is stuff that you need to think about with your academic advisor in this instance. You'll definitely be drawing on research literature, workplace documents, and perhaps existing workplace data. So these are just general tips for getting you thinking at this stage of your process, because you are actually trying to determine what it is that you are doing in this unit. A bit of feedback that we've given to past students who have already done this, and lo and behold, they have survived this particular process. None of the ideas that you put into this discussion board post are set in stone. As I said before, it's a bit of a moving beast. They are proposed ideas, so don't feel afraid that you can't change them. In fact, you can do a discussion board post like this and then completely change what it is that you want to do. We've had multiple students do that, and they have still got through the unit and done bloody well. So don't let that freak you out. Make sure you actually include the research literature. You can cite it in your paragraphs as you're talking, and then you include it at the bottom as a reference list entry. Make sure you also provide at least some detail justifying what it is you're trying to do and supporting those points with references. Some people just completely forget to do this type of stuff, and it can be a bit of a pitfall. Use fully developed paragraphs of at least 5 sentences each, so that you're developing your ideas in full. So when you're talking about what your topic is, 200 words. When you're talking about why you're doing your topic, about 200 words again. And then the other bits and pieces make up the rest. Easy. So what does the marking rubric say for this particular assignment? You need a clear and focused justification for the topic supported by scholarly literature. Quite easy, considering you'll already have an idea in mind of what you're trying to do. You need to talk about the clear and specific challenges and make sure they're identified, and make sure that you've got clear points, evidence about mitigating those challenges in the process. And then we've got a little section here about expression, being clear and concise, making sure your grammar and spelling is accurate, and that you've got clear paragraphing in this process. And most importantly, referencing. Finally, you need to be able to outline your research project very clearly. And this is a nice little set of dot points that tells us what you think you might do at this very early stage. Drawing on your current literature is a good idea for this as well. And that is it. That is all you need to do. If you've got any questions, you know what to do. You just get in touch with us and you'll be sorted. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you all soon. Laters!